I want to do a brief video on Rollinia, how we grow it. We don't water our Rollinia. When we started this farm, it was going to be a cha-cha and Rollinia. So I planted over 100 Rollinias and didn't water them, and then felt the need for a well, so I put a well in, an artesian well, and watered them, and they started like getting black spots on them. And I guess I should go up to the Rollinia, and getting black spots on them, and I couldn't figure out what was going on, or didn't know what was going on. It was in a lawn, it was in the mowed lawn system, and I had mulch around them and stuff, like wood chips in the lawn, and watered them with the artesian well, and one by one they died. Took a couple years, but they all died. But I had two that I never watered, planted 5 years ago. And they survived. So it was the lack of biology in the soil combined with the calcium carbonate infused water from the well, from the aquifer. Killed them, because they like a high acid soil, so it was just too much. There wasn't enough biology going on in the soil to buffer the change in pH. So when I realized that manure can buffer pH, I started putting some manure on these, and like all of our trees, the manure makes them flower and produce fruit and grow. The compost and the manure. And see what the soil looks like right here. I mean, you can't even get down to it, but I can grab some, maybe. Boy, it's thick with plants, but that's the top of this soil right here where the Rollinias are. And this is along our driveway, and it's at an angle down towards a ditch into the neighboring property. And it was like white sand, the worst soil, and no, it's not. That's what biodynamic corn manure started showing me could happen after I applied it. I'm like, oh, that's soil structure. Anyway, so putting manure and in this case hay mixed with hay, it like is happy, and we don't have to water it. We're in the middle of a drought right now, and well, Florida drought, 3-4 weeks, and it always is a drought this time of year, so this isn't anything new. But usually this tree will lose all its leaves because I wasn't putting enough manure and quality compost on it. It doesn't really take a lot, but now every branch has a flower starting on it. There's lots of flowers starting up. So we had two that survived. The ones I didn't The ones I didn't think I needed to help are the ones that didn't get my help along the driveway that weren't being watered. But I'm starting to plant more Rollinias now again because I think it's worth growing, especially if you don't have to water it and it produces fruit. We'll see. It hasn't done it yet, but this is really the first year that I've been giving it special attention with manure inputs. So, Hawaiian dwarf mulberries. There. Dwarf, all right. Tiny little mulberries for the birds. Anyway, have a good day.